Hi, it's Jennifer. It's a day after a holiday weekend. And if you're like me, you might be feeling like it's really hard to restart today. And you're so thankful that at least it's a short week ahead. But the life of a business owner is that we can be our own greatest boss for ourselves or our own worst boss, right? We can give ourselves that freedom and flexibility to take time off to enjoy long holidays with our family and our friends, to enjoy the warmer summer weather, all those things. But it's also that we know we're running a business and we've got to stay true to the course of what are we trying to create for not just today, but for our future and the future of our family and the impact that we want to have on those that we get the chance to work with. So today I want to give you 5 ways that might help you to restart because, like I said, it can be challenging and sometimes even harder to restart than it is to start the first time. I was just even thinking today that, looking at this weekend, I enjoyed a lot of little extra treats and sugar and got a little out of my healthy eating. And it's easy then once you open that door, right, to that sugar and everything and those treats to be like, oh, what's a little bit, and keep going with it and let it continue. But today is that moment in time where it's like, no, I enjoyed it. Having grace to the fact that you can't have those moments outside of your business or outside of your healthy eating, but then you can get back to it. And what does that mean? And what do you recommit to when it's the end of that? So here's the 5 things that I'm thinking about today, and hopefully this will help you as well. And by even number 1, going in public as I do this will help me as well this week move forward. So the first step to restart and to get back on track is to go public with it. You don't have to do it all internally. And for many of us, habit change and just telling somebody else and going public with it are huge in terms of getting ourselves to follow through and do what we are committed to. So in terms of healthy eating, I'm back on track. No more s'mores, no more extra yummy cocktails. Or what were some of the other things I had? Oh, Oreos. Yeah, just, ice cream. Like, no, back on track. I'm committing to it. So go public. Who do you respect? Who can you go know that it means a lot if you tell them and give them your word you're doing something. Number 2, don't have to do it alone. Part of going public is that you have somebody else that knows about it, but also you just don't have to go the journey alone. Maybe it's setting up some time to do some phoning with somebody else, to do some co-working together, that when you're in this and you're like, oh, I just need a little extra help getting started, getting back into the flow, exercising with somebody or healthy eating with somebody, making those dials, like we said, you don't have to do it alone. Reach out. We all want to help and support each other. That's the life of a small business owner that can sometimes feel lonely, but it's not. You're never alone. We all want to cheer and support each other because we know that this is a unique career path, and there's so much support and love and community there. Number 3, let the past be the past and move on. Don't continue to beat yourself off. Give yourself some grace that what is done and move forward. You can't change. I can't change what I ate and I drank. It is what it is. You know what? You're on vacation. It's okay to enjoy some things and to take some time off from your business and do things a little bit differently. But then don't just continue to beat yourself up on it. Let it go, move forward, and mentally and activity-wise and everything else, you'll be in so much better of a position. Easier said than done, I know. But you know what? You got to kind of sometimes go into it knowing like, hey, this is going to be the case. Like I was thinking going into it, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to put on a few pounds because I am going to enjoy. Accept that. Know that's the case. And now moving on, because I don't want it to get to that other threshold where I will not accept it. So number 4, I guess I said this already, was give yourself grace. So letting the past be the past, moving forward, and then giving yourself grace. That day 1 back at it might not be perfect. You might need that buffer day. One of my husband and I's favorite things is to tell ourselves that the day after vacation, we need a vacation from the vacation. We kind of need that buffer day because it takes an adjustment. And listen to what you need and how you can move forward, giving yourself that grace. And then the final piece, and this is kind of the sports piece from me coming back in, is to get back to the fundamentals. Never forget your fundamentals. So even when you are out, maybe enjoying breaks or something, what are the things that you never want to lose sight on? What are those boundaries, those parameters and everything that you're going to always operate within? And how can you get back to make sure that you're following the fundamentals if you've strayed from them? And what that looks like for your business. What are those 2 or 3 things that you're like, hey, this is what I want to be known for. This is who I am. These are the things that you can always count on me for. These are the things I always do that I make sure that I follow through on, that you're executing those fundamentals. So I hope that helps you maybe today if you're struggling a little bit like me. I'm like, okay, I know there's all this stuff I got to get done because I've been out of the office, but what are the things that are most important, not just most urgent today? And how do I stay focused on those, delivering on those things when it's a beautiful summer like day and you just want to relax and enjoy one more day of vacation? It can be done. I'm here with you. Let's do it. You've got this. We'll see you next Tuesday.